Greetings and salutations. I am the Raven, and this is Arcade Spirits. And this greasy-looking fellow with the terrible comb-over, not as ever a good one, is Dekonami. Joining me is Dino Jeff.
You know, JKLantern, I'm not even gonna give you a pizza because you don't deserve one.
Not even a heavily burnt one, still scalding hot, ready to be thrown in his face.
Not even that's not enough.
Nope.
Next up, JKLantern.
Take him on down to the Bull Mountain Bridge, tie his hands and toss him in the river. May as well give him his farewell party tonight.
StarprincessHLC if he's back.
I come back to horribleness. Where's my knife?
Grab all
What is it you lot and night and or fire?
Because it's fun, Raven. Don't judge us.
I work in a kitchen.
I mean, usually I do ice, so it's an ice knife.
I'm concerned to have you around a nice pick.
I have an interesting situation about ice knife, ice pick. I'll talk about it later.
Yes, we're still going to do the introduction. Sherrod!
We're up to kill a mogul, slicing Dekonami like an old salami.
Hey!
Yes.
Viola, who's still yet to escape the phone.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a while, but
So instead of a linking
still stuck.
he's trapped in a linking phone.
Yep.
Bring her the blue page.
Them.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm just thinking of an overly sarcastic production of Journey when Red was having to be piped to a phone and sounded very robotic and going, Red is now part is now played by the adorable robot buddy. And finally we have Yoko.
Excuse me for the French song that none of you will get, but fuck you! Fuck you, Deco!
You know,
That was not in French.
you're saying something, I'm not getting the feeling of it. Moving on.
Yes.
I'm not dead yet.
You can dance and you can sing.
Also, the introduction took 3 minutes. I think that's a record.
Nice.
You opened an arcade in the middle of gang territory. It's a reasonable assumption you'll collect a few more bullets along the way. I've got a bullet with your name on it, buddy.
Yeah.
I got it off of Etsy.
Yeah.
Can't handle this. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens, change machines over there.
Tokens? How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh?
I'm swiping you left on Tinder. You're not moving.
Sadly,
No.
I'm not here to participate in your sad attempt at an esports community. Really, how can you hope to compete with so few games and such meager prizes? No, I'm here to make one final offer.
Denied.
He's going to drop down
Good.
and leave all his money to us.
This is against my better judgment, given the bad blood between us. But let it not be said that Dekonami is an unforgiving or cruel person who likes pachinko machines.
Oh,
That
Carnally.
is very much true. You're just a bastard.
You are both of us.
If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll
Absolutely not.
spare your careers. Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm
Nope.
sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities.
Absolutely not.
You should count yourself lucky I'm even willing to do this. You get an opportunity few others who cross me are ever offered. You ruined Castlevania, you bastard!
And
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
So we got the
Violas,
arsonist team ready, right?
Yep.
Viola,
Yeah.
matches.
Okay. Obviously, I want to say no to this fabulous offer.
Mhm.
But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in dreams, but she also believed in practicality and trade-offs. Am I ready to give up everything so that I have something for... Get
No.
fucked!
No.
Of
Just
course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end and give this jackass the satisfaction?
You were never smart enough to know when to quit before. Why start today?
Yeah.
You know what? No, I would say be courteous for once and go with the
Yeah.
third one.
I want to tell him to get the fuck out.
Yes.
Yeah, me
Part of me
too.
wants to do the sarcastic one.
That one.
Right.
We're doing the sarcastic one.
Sarcasm.
I mean, if you want to go this way.
Hell yeah! I'm ready to sell out completely! I do have a few terms and conditions, however. I'm going to require, $500,000 a year, including stock options at Echo's Palace. I'll need some cars, you know, the kind you see on the fancy 80s cop shows.
Can I borrow all yours?
A 50-room mansion with a majestic overlook of the ocean, servants to feed me peeled grapes, my own TV and movie franchise about my amazing exploits. And if you could throw in, both your kidneys, your liver, and probably what's left of that little black thing you call a heart, that'd be pretty good too. Kidneys go for a lot on the open market after all.
And they're great
Yeah.
for snowmen.
You know, you know, can't help feel where this is somehow built up along the way, also having to deal with Falcon as well.
So, deal?
You have crossed me for the last time.
I'll take that as a no.
So be it. I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnt-out husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Mr. Sparrowson. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades.
Surprising how these very ghost monsters were in your arcade when we came to see you.
It also not to mention he's doing so well considering.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they will make matters far worse for you.
And how would you know that if it wasn't for the fact that you hired them?
Hmm.
And immediately I take notice. Play it cool. Play it cool. Don't let on. Just test the waters. Really? Ghost monsters? I thought that game was called The Lovely Chainsaw or something.
Oh.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. For all the childish, immature.
He shakes it off quickly enough, refocusing on me.
But enough banter. I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Mr. Sparrowson. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little will remain of you. Good day. I'm off to go to Burger King.
Ew.
Don't let the door hit you where the dog should have bit you.
By lawyers,
Burger-
didn't you mean your tax collectors?
The Burger King is closed today. I'm sorry.
God damn.
Once he's out of earshot and well beyond the confines of the arcade, I pull out my phone to verify something.
Get the arsonist. Move now.
Hey, Iris, you checked all the news articles about the shooting, right?
Oh, yeah, I've analyzed them all. Did you need me to pull up a specific one?
My God, it sounds like they're actually in a phone.
Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right?
Yes, it seems these friends are good at covering their tracks. Why?
Mm-hmm.
This
Hold
is it.
it.
This is the chance we need.
Yeah.
Completely called it.
Admittedly,
Egum.
it's a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling another Waitervinspiracy.
Oh, you're all fired up.
He's even using the terms.
Put down the matches.
It's a good term. We might as well trademark the thing.
Okay, messages have been sent.
I'll need everyone's help to fill in the gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last-ditch effort to save Landstarcade Inc.
So does this mean we shouldn't make all those cupcakes?
No, bring the cupcakes.
Sweet.
Hamza's restaurant in the back of the arcade made for an ideal gathering place. We picked out one of the largest tables, one where it could easily speak to each other.
Calm has returned once more after the very sight of Dekonami caused a red mist of rage to descend upon Hamza.
That is very much understandable.
With all the R rolling, I swear someone out there is cringing and going, why can't I do that? Also, for the Hood Star we're doing as well.
Can Hamza interest anyone in only the finest of spicy buffalo wings? Or perhaps a diet soda? I keep them both. I keep them both stored in my cape for just such an emergency.
I'm good, thanks, but we'll keep that in mind.
Sure, I'll have a soda. Yum.
You got any regulars?
This was it.
No.
This was where we'd make our last stand. I looked around the room at everyone, at all my friends, and nodded to each of them determinedly. Okay, I know things are rough, but I've got, let's say, a good 50 to 60% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we can all agree that what happened wasn't our fault, yeah? Someone screwed us over. Every problem we face could be traced back to them.
The ghost monsters and the lovely chainsaw may be to blame, but the court opinion puts blame squarely on our shoulders. The actions have unfortunately tainted our venue. We can call foul all we want, but in the end, if there's even a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, the customers are just going to stay away.
It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous.
Say nothing.
Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today, I learned who our true enemy is, and that person should be no surprise whatsoever.
Yeah, really.
Dr. Demento, I knew it!
I
The
can't
Submariner.
believe-
It's Old Man Jenkins.
El Presidente.
Deco Nami.
Deco Nami!
Oh, crap, he turned into a werewolf.
Yeah.
The beast that wears human skin. Yes, surely he is to blame! Hamza is admittedly uncertain as to how, but Hamza is also perfectly willing to go along with this idea. With violence!
As long as he can slap Deco.
Or bite him.
Earlier, when he was taunting me, he slipped. He mentioned the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers keep their noses clean. They left us with no proof they were even involved thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after him. The news didn't identify them. So how did Deco know about them? Answer: Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin our opening day.
Told you I called it. What? Seriously?
In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Seriously, where's my copy of the script? There were far too many coincidences to be otherwise. And the fact they only started wreaking havoc on Mr. Frame. Mr. Frame showed to bear witness.
I can see what you're throwing down, Sparrowson. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. And then Miss Defame showed up and... Oh my gosh, wait! Do you think Miss Defame's involved?
Nah, he just used her.
Nah.
Considering she was willing to hold back her review, I don't think she's knowingly involved. But Deco may have gotten when she'd be showing up and took advantage.
Mhm.
But you don't think Deco wouldn't stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us? Would he?
He would go that low.
Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course he tried to ruin our opening day.
The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird sort of gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder business owner.
Either that or he had the hots for her.
But to
Oh,
that,
no.
Nami, Sparrowson is basically pond scum.
Thanks.
I
You're
mean,
welcome.
to be fair, Sparrowson has pond scum to a lot of people.
This is true.
Yeah.
And on that high point for Sparrowson, bring this video to a close. I have been your host of Maven. This has been Arcade Spirits. Joining me has been Dino Jeff.
We're gonna need more cupcakes.
JKLantern.
Knock him in the head, he'll be better off dead. Break his arms and throw him in the river. If anybody asks, just tell him he committed suicide.
StarprincessHLC.
Okay, we're gonna need some more chocolate cupcakes, some more vanilla cupcakes. Oh, I think I got some rainbow mix here. We got this.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Servat.
Just make sure it's buttercream frosting on the cupcakes.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Viola.
Yes. And also make sure to add a slight hint of poison in the cupcakes if you're giving one to Deco Nami.
I was gonna say, if you want to be subtle, just apple seeds, a lot of them, a very big lot of them. Lantern knows why.
And,
I know why.
Yep.
that was Yoko. So, until next time, be good, be well,
Wait,
and
did you
don't
forget
ruin-
Sarat?
No, Sarat said
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And don't ruin good food with poisoning bastards. There are better ways. So until next time, be good, be well. Yaboo!
Later.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.